all over West Michigan. This is 24-hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another jam-packed, highlight-filled edition of the Football Frenzy. We were aiming for highlights of 20 games. We got 21 for you. I'm Jack Doles, here to help bring those highlights. Are the other members of the Frenzy team, Larry Figursky and Casey Jones. We're going to start things off in Zeeland for the rivalry game between Zeeland East and Zeeland West, and another wild game for the defending state champion Ducks. You know, they scored 58 last week and lost. Well, here tonight, another barn burner. First quarter, Chicks strike first, pitch to Josh Blaukamp, 75-yard touchdown run, and the Chicks had a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, Ducks on the attack. Handoff to Marcus Lambert, who had a monster game. Number 8 is gone, 68-yard touchdown. West led 16-15. Third quarter now. Gonna give it to Lambert again. Up the middle. A 68-yard touchdown run. This made it 30-27 Ducks. Lambert 307 yards and 5 touchdowns. Fourth quarter. Chicks on the attack. Michael Custer rolls out. He hits Levi Van Orman. Touchdown 41-38. Fourth quarter, give it to Lambert again, 28-yard touchdown. This game goes into overtime, tied at 44, goes to a second overtime, and on 4th and 6, Custer to Zach Hill. Turns out to be your game winner. Zeeland East beats Zeeland West 60-52. West has scored 110 points. They're 0-2.
Spotlight number 2 shining on the campus of East Kentwood. The Falcons, who survived a head coaching change one day into training camp, coming off a 40-30 win over Grand Ledge on opening night, yet those team an East Grand Rapids team desperate to bounce back from a rare loss anywhere, let alone at home in week 1. East Grand Rapids led it by 7 and added 2 more here. The East Kentwood punt attempt out of the end zone. That is a safety. Ensuing drive then, Pioneer quarterback Gunnar Elder drops back pretty fire over the middle to Stephen Gillespie, who fights his way over the line. That made it 16-zip. East Kentwood would battle back fourth quarter. This is Jalen Young, and that is a pretty fake on a pitch to the left, takes it back to the right side and down the sidelines for the score. Falcons' extra point failed to cut it to only 16-6, but then Jahan Brown finishing it off. East Grand Rapids gets in the win column 23-12.
Our third spotlight game is from Mendon, or should I say Titletown. The Hornets won their 10th state championship under Coach John Schwartz last season. Tonight they played their home opener against Howe Military Institute from Indiana. A minute 30 into the game, Andy Burke steps in front of the pass and takes it 16 yards to the house. It was 7-0 Hornets. Next Howe possession, they're punting away, and Nick Eberstein is running away from everybody down the sidelines. He's going to take it 68 yards all the way to the end zone. It was 14-0 Hornets, and the offense hadn't even stepped onto the field yet. Coach Schwartz pretty happy with that. This only their second play from scrimmage, and Daniel Cleveland spinning in and out of tackles. Nobody's going to take him down, and so he takes it in 21 yards, made it 20-0, and the Hornets roll tonight 40-0.
Catholic Central manhandled East Grand Rapids in week 1. Tonight, Cougars took on Muskegon Catholic, a team that got rocked in its opener. First quarter, Cougar quarterback Joe Nixon hits Raheem Stokes in the end zone. 20-yard touchdown strike. Cougars up 7-0. Second quarter, punching it again. Joe Nixon calls his own number, gets it across the goal line. Catholic Central beats Muskegon Catholic 14-0.
Back in Grand Rapids tonight, the Kenowa Hills coming off an opening day win over Traverse City West, hosting Greenville fresh off that Yellow Jacket christening win at their new stadium. Scoreless game midway in the first. That's Cody Ritzma in from a yard out. 6-0 Kenowa Hills. Late in the first, again, it's Ritzma, this time to the air, finds Dylan Smith, shakes that tackle there at the 10 and takes it in. It was 12-0 Kenowa Hills. They would have 3 more late in the half. Vinny Mendez from 26 yards out. Kenowa Hills cruises home, holds off Greenville 28-22.
Game 6, an east-west crossover in the Smack Gull Lake at Portage Central. First quarter, second play of the game. Portage Central's Matt Capasso picks off the pass, and he's going to rumble all the way in for the touchdown. 7-0 Portage Central. We're still in the first quarter here. Central's Jacob Allen takes the pitch down the sidelines, and nobody is going to catch this kid. 68 yards for the touchdown. It was a 14-0 Portage Central game. Gull Lake trying to get back into this one. Zach Caldwell, a 32-yard touchdown pass, but it's not enough. They fall 47 6-7.
Next up, Jenison, where the Wildcats had their Week 1 victory stripped because of an ineligible player. Tonight, took on Northview. Third quarter, Northview, Jenison attempts the field goal. It's blocked and recovered by Brian Killinger. He is going to take it all the way, 95 yards for the touchdown. And Northview had a 24-14 lead at that point. 4 minutes left in the game. Jenison trying to get back in it. Tyler Sigler scrambles, and he finds Tristan Matthews' 38-yard touchdown. But Northview holds on to win this game. Final score, 24-21.
Next up, Holland and new turf at Municipal Stadium. Looks really nice. Hope will play there as well. Unfortunately, Holland lost star quarterback Corey Willis for the season to injury and faced a Forest Hill Central team that put up 59 on defending state champ Zeeland West last week. First quarter already up 7. David Evans powers in from 3 yards out. It was 13 zip. Zach Welker then moments later takes it in as well. It was 20 zip, and then Chop setting up Elijah Geary with the screen, wide receiver screen. Look at the blocking by the big fellas out in front. Forest Hill Central rolling over Holland tonight, 53-14.
Another smack crossover at KZoo Central against Loy Norrix. It was 22-9 Loy Norrix in the third quarter. Trayshawn Campbell, look at this kid. He's going to get high up in the air and pick that off. Ends the KZoo Big Maroon Giant scoring drive, and that would be the scoring for the game. 22-9, Loy Norrix takes it for the win.
All right, game 10 out Byron Center, South Christian, Holland Christian. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. First quarter, Sailors on the move. Handoff to Chad Stirk. He's going to go 11 yards, and it was a 7-0 South Christian lead. Still in the first quarter, on the move again, Johnny Wasink, the sophomore, 310 yards passing. Look at this reception by Chad Stirk. That would eventually score, take a 14-0 lead. Maroons only get one highlight here tonight. Ross Skur to Kyle Stegginga. Great catch for the touchdown. South Christian rolls 41-7.
Next up, rivalry game in Sparta. Spartans hosting Cedar Springs tonight. Spartans led it 13-12 midway in the third quarter, and then Cameron Cooper went off. The big quarterback scoring one in the air here on the nice toss out to the right side to make it 18-13 Cedar Springs. And then early in the fourth does it again. This time calls his own number, will hold it around the right side and bangs his way just over the pylon. That made it 24-13. He would add another here on a quarterback draw. Cedar Springs over Sparta, 30-13.
And one more game before we take a break. Wyoming bragging rights on the line between Kelloggsville and Wyoming High. Third quarter, Wyoming up 29-0 and driving for the Wolves. Sally Goodman pass complete to Jared Nostrax, but he's hit and fumbled. KZoo's TJ Burnett's going to scoop it up 39 yards to the house. Made it 29-6 on the next drive. Wolves are going to get their payoff. The option here, Goodman, the pitch to Chad Barber. 13-yard TD, made it 35-6. That's the way it would stay. The Wyoming Wolves, after the merger, undefeated at 2-0. They win 35-6.
They have never lost a game. How about that? All right, stick around if my math's right. Still have highlights from 9 high school football games and the Lions' final preseason game. Stick around. Frenzy will continue.